good Friday morning, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? Should be going pretty good if it's Friday. Unless you're me, I have to work tomorrow all day. Anyway, but that's a good problem to have, right? All right, let's talk about the channel. Man, it is slowing down to a snail's pace. If you got any comments or ideas or reasons why, please leave a comment. I mean, I'm down to 1 comment a day, 2. I don't know where everybody took off to, but or why they are not joining in any longer. I sure would like to find that out, you know. Who knows? I've been using a lot of copyright music. Maybe I'm not getting to you anymore. Who knows? Maybe I've left the search engines. Probably need to make some comments on other pressure washing channels to get everybody back over my way a little bit. That'd be great. But enough of that. Let's talk about today. We're on our way to a regular customer. It's a mobile home wash. Do it every year, right before Thanksgiving. And then we got a pool cage to do after that. Then we have another driveway to finish the day out with. And tomorrow we got a bunch of work to do. I'm driving down the road right now, so we won't discuss that until tomorrow morning. But anyway, it's going to be a good day. And hopefully we can show you how to do some stuff. This place is usually full of spiders and cocoons and all kinds of other stuff. And it is out in the middle of nowhere, so makes it for a nice drive this morning. All right, I'm done. We'll see you at the job. Get after it. Hey, you remember that show, Mr. Ed? Well, hello. My name's Mr. Ed. All right, here we are at the job, and it's always very, very moldy. As you can see that stuff right there. Look down here. See all that? The whole place is like that. The back, this side doesn't have much because it's the south, but it still has algae up here. You see that? You got to get all behind there as well. Like I said, this is out in the middle of nowhere. See this woods everywhere? And their other family lives over there, so they split the lot. I don't see a little donkey this morning. What happened to him? I'm going to start the job right here. Right there where the ball valve is. We're going to work our way around to the front and get this algae to come right off of here. Downstreaming is the way, you know that, right? All right, let's get this puppy started. Let's get after it. All right, let's do a little real time. All right, as you can see, all that algae's already gone. We'll just go ahead and let it dwell and make our way all the way around to the other side, right over to here. Then we'll rinse our way back. Boom, there's the reel. Reel everything right back in. We'll just walk the hose right on out, straight out to that field there, and we'll be getting after that. Speaking of which, let's get after it. All right, as you can see, I'm going over things a couple times with this SH. When these things get this moldy, you got to put a couple coats on. And there's frogs like jumping all over the place. See that? Look at this little guy right here. They're all pissed off about the chlorine. They'll be all right. And look at this guy. He's trying to get back home. They're all flopping out everywhere up here. Anyway, what's going away? Just look at them all jumping. They do not like SH. Like I said, it's not going to kill them, but some of them might have a fatal episode, but I don't think a lot of them will. You got to do your job, right? Anyway, let's get after it. Well, let's have a look back here. We'll just clean all this up a little bit. Get the mini Mondu out and do this. Look at this dude. Look at this guy over here. Hey dude, what are you doing? And this guy over here, he's a leopard frog. Check him out. He says, I'm going back. Anyway, they're everywhere. Look. What are you coming to see what's going on, dude? All right, we're going to come around back here. Like I said, we started over there, right there. Look at those screens, how dirty they are. We'll do the old screen trick. They got a lot of dust on them. Those hurricanes cause a lot of havoc around here. All right, so we are going to come back here and get after all this. I'll go get the mini Mondu. Then we'll get this puppy done. We're not going to be here long. Let's get after it. All right, you can see how much brighter this metal gets in here. All cleaned up. All that green stuff that was all through here, it's all gone. Came in here and got all these walls cleaned off. You can see all the stuff in the screens. We'll let that soak. You can see it right here. All right, everything's good in here. And we'll just rinse everything off here in a little bit. First, we're going to go get the mini Mondu and get it over here. Get set up, and we'll get this concrete knocked out. And we're going to bring our turbo nozzle because we're going to get this weedage out of the cracks. All right, let's get after it, shall we? All right, let's have a look. We're all rinsed off. The whole porch is rinsed off all the way down the back of the house. All this has been rinsed in here. And we've trimmed around everything, around all our edges. So we can go ahead and just take the little monster here and get after the cleaning of the driveway, carport. And then we'll be working our way around this way, rinsing everything off. After we're done with this, rinse across the front, come down the side, and we'll be done. All right, very simple work, pretty fast, probably about 1 hour and 10 minutes to do the whole job. All right, let's get after it. All right, have a look at that, huh? Everything looks brand new, spotlessly clean. Got a little bit of algae on the front of this. We'll go ahead and come around here and get that in a minute. Let's go over here and say hello to these little goats. Let's see how friendly these little dudes are. Let's see how he is. Hey, dude. Come here. Hey. Come here. Come here, little buddy. You're not very friendly, are you? Come on. Come here. You gonna come say hi? Come on. No? All right. Cool little animals, man. They're neat. All right, now we're gonna rinse off this side here and around the front there, like I said. And we're gonna get after the rest of this rinse. It's gonna be satisfying because then we'll be done. Oh yeah, look how nice that looks. Haven't even rinsed it yet. Everything's looking really good. This place was like a green, moldy, golden moldy is what I like to call it. Your mold's our gold, right guys? All right, I think it was moss. Let's get after it. All right, let's have a look at this monster. Boy, it looks good. Remember what it looked like when we first pulled up here? Green, moldy, stuff all over the drip edge up there. This porch was a wreck. All the cocoons are gone off of here and all the mold. Looks new, look at that. Simple downstreaming gets it all done, guys. Now we're gonna drag that hose all the way over here. And we're gonna rinse this part right here. In the little nook there where the awning is, and we're going to be done. This part and this little nook, and we're done with everything. Look how nice that looks down there. Sidewalks look good. Looks great. Another happy customer. Let's get after it. That's going to be a wrap, folks. Keeping things clean since 2015. All right, I'm Doc from Super Blast Pressure Washing, and that's how you clean a very nasty mobile home. All right, we'll see you at the pool cage after lunch. Let's get after it. Farm animals, they're cool, huh? Look at this one over here. He's staring at me going, what are you doing? doing, big boy? Let's get after it. Hey, check it out. This is the fill station.
And look at that, it's gonna be some sticky, icky apple.
Now everybody always asks how I mix my SH sometimes, you know. Every once in a while I get the question. So just in case you're wondering, I'm gonna fill this baby up to about here. Then I'm gonna dump in some sticky icky, a quart per 50 gallons, because I like soap and it looks cool. All right, I'm super blasting. We're gonna be getting after it. All right, here we are at the pool cage. There's the rig, perfect setup. There's the cage. I'm gonna hit this outside out here first. This is very moldy, so it's gonna be a good one. I don't see much in the screens yet. Let me see. Yeah, there's some in there. And the wind's blowing that way. I see all this green stuff in the screen. So we'll just go ahead and go down all the way down. It's got a lot of plants here too. That's not very good, but we'll go ahead and wet those first, and then we'll go ahead and spray some SH and rinse it right off. That's all you can do, you know. Or I can put it do that sideways thing from inside there after wetting the plants. Why don't we do that? All right, let's get after it. See what I'm doing? This edge over here is staying away from the plants, but it's still applying the SH to the screen. Okay. Now we're going to let that stuff dwell there for a bit. See how that's in the screen? Beautiful. All that's going to disintegrate right off of there. You can already see how that's orange right there, and that's already off of there. All right, so we'll let this sit there and dwell. All this is going to go away. Went ahead and hit this guy's plastics out here too. The guy just said he had open heart surgery. He's an elderly guy, so we'll clean all this up a little bit. Just cleaned up a lot better than this. You know, make it look like, you know, he's going to come back. He'll call me back every year to clean this. He likes to, because if you do a good job, you'll come back. I'll be back. Always do a good job. All right, we're going to go ahead and rinse all this off. And of course, we'll get a final review of how the outside looks, and we're done. All right, let's go in here and have a look at this. Now, this is pretty dirty up there. Look at that. Extremely dirty. See how dirty? How dirty is it? It's extremely dirty. All right, you got mold and algae everywhere. He said to do the best you can. Of course, we're going to do the best we can. Then he's going to want the top of the shed SH as well. So we're going to go ahead and do that. All right, let's get after it. let's take a look. This thing's got to dwell just a little bit longer, man. It's dirty. We got top of that roof cleaned off. Just got to blow some of that off of that end there. All that algae along the edge there is all gone. All that lattice and stuff out there is cleaning up real nice. And you can see that white along the bottom there and on the top. That's where all that mold and algae was. This thing's going to clean up all right. You see that up there? That is some nasty stuff right there. We'll get that off of the wash jet tip. But anyway, we'll let it dwell a little bit, go get something to drink, and we'll be right back for the ever so satisfying runs. Let's get after it. All right, so I have a little demo of the wash jet tip. Okay, now, if that doesn't convince you to get a wash jet tip, I don't know what would. Look at that. There's a little spot right there. But look how easy this is. I'm saying there's a little spot right there, right? Okay. I see the spots across the pool. Watch. Ready? Right there. What? Where? I don't see anything. That's about it. A couple spots right there. Alright, that'll be it. Alright, well, I'm Don from Super Blast Pressure Washing. We're going to go ahead and rinse all this deck off. Rinse that roof off. It came pretty good. Just rinse this end off. That ought to do it. And then the guy will be all happy. And all this lattice out here, let's go take a look at it before we get this deck done. See all this stuff out here? It was green and horrifying when we got here. All right, let's get after the final rinse, shall we? Let's have a review. I don't see any algae anywhere, do you? This cage was very, very dirty. That came out nice. Everything looks good. The roof on the shed came out good. The old guy's gonna be happy. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. We got a driveway to do, then a bank visit, and then we're gonna go home. And then we have work to do tomorrow. I don't even know what it is, but we're working. All right, we'll see you at the next job. Let's get after it. Well, that last pool cage is going to be a wrap, folks. The third job didn't leave the money under the mat. Every time that somebody says they're going to leave the money under the mat, probably 50% of the time, there's no money. And it ain't funny, because I ain't doing the work unless you leave me the money. Then they'll be calling back, can you come back out later or tomorrow? It's like, no, see you in December sometime. My appointments are very valuable. If you miss a spot, you're finished. Back of the line, sir. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, Saturday morning, bright and early. We got a pool cage and then another pool cage and driveway for tomorrow. Bingo, baby. We'll see you tomorrow. And remember, get after it. Leave a comment, subscribe, and give me your opinion why the channel is so slow. Get after it.
Well, the party is off.